Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I am just a little bit concerned about how this video is going to go, guys. So hopefully everything will go smooth, but my Wi-Fi is acting up. A little bit of trouble again, a little notice saying we're having trouble connecting you. So hopefully everything will go fine and dandy as we do our video today. But I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm so happy to be here with you today. It is Tuesday, December 9th, 2024. It's a partially cloudy day here, but it's supposed to get up to 64 degrees today, which is super nice, and we are enjoying it before the next cold front comes through. I'm hoping it's at least that nice wherever you are. My name is Maureen Rolfes. I'm going to be checking my video here to see if it's up as we chat. But I'm Maureen Rolfes, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. Oh yeah, I am here. Good. So that looks great. I have been an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 27 years now, and I love what I do. I'm coming to you from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, in Middle Tennessee in the United States, and I'm here to help you find the joy of card making, to give you tips and tricks to make paper crafting easier for you, and to encourage you to send out your beautiful creations to others. That is my goal. Please be sure to give me a hello in the comments if you are here so I know you stopped by. And if you're watching later on the replay, please let me know that also. As always, I will be drawing from all of the comments left on this video and giving away the project we make today, so please comment as often as you would like. I love to hear from you. Your comments and my responses are our connection, and I love that. So let me know how you're doing, how it is in your part of the world, how your Christmas plans are coming. Did you make your Christmas cards this year? Anything you want to share with me? I love to hear it. I can't see comments while I am videoing when I take you down to my table, but be aware I will come back and answer them and look at them, every single one of them. Any comments left today through midnight tomorrow, December, what day are we on? 11th, will be entered, and I will draw for a winner the next morning for the card that we're making today. Congratulations to the winner of my last card, Linda Marshall, who won my monetary gift holder that we made. Linda, I'm going to get that out in the mail to you. I'm trying to find the best way to mail it. Everything is pretty expensive because I want to keep it pristine so that you can use it. So it'll go out in the mail to you soon. I will figure that out. Thank you for watching and commenting. Also, if you can share my video to a crafty group, hi Susan, glad you're here, to a crafty friend, to your home page, wherever you want to share me, please do so. That gets me great exposure for my small business, and I really appreciate it. If you do that, let me know, and I will give you a bonus entry for today's card drawing. Okay, I think that's about it. Let's take you down to the table. So I'm going to turn you around. Looks pretty nice out there. Take you down here, make sure that everything is in the right place. Lot going on. So this is me, Maureen Rolfes, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. My blog is crazystampinglady.blogspot.com. My email is crazystampinglady@gmail.com. My Facebook is facebook.com/Crazy Stamping Lady. You can find me on YouTube under Maureen Rolfes, and you can shop with me at stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net. If you shop with me in the month of December, I appreciate it if you use my hostess code. Remember that hostess code needs to be entered before you go to checkout. There should be a little slot for it at the top of the screen. If you're on your computer, at the right-hand side. If you're on your phone, it should just be near the top. Just enter the hostess code. That gives me the most benefit for your order, and it allows me to get the most back to you in giveaways and thank yous. If your order is over $150 pre-shipping and handling and tax, then do not use that code, because in that case you will earn hostess rewards of your own. I have a few cards to share with you. Christmas cards are starting to come in. Yay, I love it. Okay, so my first card is from my friend Carol here in Murfreesboro. and it uses the sled set that I did not purchase. I love everything about it, but you guys know I'm a clean and simple gal when I make my cards, and piecing all these little, what are they called, shoestrings and stuff on the skates and the little bottoms of the skates and all these little pieces, I thought I would go crazy. But Carol did it, and this card is beautiful. I love everything about it. So pretty, so festive. I love sleds. I would like to find an old sled to put on my porch and decorate, but I haven't found that yet. But just a gorgeous card. Thank you so much, Carol, for thinking of me. You were my first Christmas card that I received. And then I have a card from my friend Jan in Prescott, Arizona. And this is also gorgeous. Just look at this. It has the letters for Noel, and they're thick. I don't know if she put them on. I think they may be pre-purchased, or they could be on that dimensional sheet. I can't really tell. I just know they're beautiful. And then this gorgeous background paper, and she embossed this layer with our falling snow, that snow sky embossing folder. Just so beautiful. Thank you so much, Jan and Dan, for sending this for me. I love it. And then my next one is from my friend Frances, who also lives in Arizona. And she is my critter gal. I've told you that before. So we have this cute little moose on the front of this card. She has a cutout of snowflakes. I am quite sure that's not our embossing folder from Stampin' Up, but it is beautiful. Snowflakes all around the edge, and she added holly leaves. I just love it, and I love how she placed the moose right there in that wintry scene. How cool is that? Frances, thank you so much for thinking of me and sending me that. And then the last one I have to share is from my friend, excuse me, my voice is coming and going. My friend Joanne, also in Arizona. And this is, I think they call this a Dutch door fold, where the top opens this way and these little bottom ones open this way, and you can stand it up to share it like that. I think that's what it's called. And look how adorable that is. Warm winter wishes and mistletoe kisses. And she sent me a little gift in it, which was so sweet. Let me show you this. It's a keychain, and it says, "Today's good mood is sponsored by coffee." And if any of you know me, you know that my good mood is definitely sponsored by coffee. Excuse me, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Oh, that's funny, huh? I have it right here just waiting for me. Look how cute that is. Thank you, Joanne, for thinking of me and sending that, and for the beautiful card. You guys just make me so, so happy. I'm going to take a sip of coffee here, so bear with me a second. Ever since I've gotten to Tennessee, especially, my allergies have been crazy year-round, and I lose my voice when I'm talking. So my husband kind of likes that when I lose my voice. Not really, I'm kidding. But for videos, it's not so good. Okay, lots of stuff going on. Free shipping, guys. Today and tomorrow, and then it's gone. Free shipping on all orders $75 or more. And if you are ordering from me at stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net, please use that hostess code I showed you earlier. You can always find that underneath the Shop Now tab on my blog, or pinned to the top of this Facebook group. That really helps me out a lot if you do that. $75 or more. So this is a perfect time to stock up on all that cardstock and glue and adhesives and dimensionals that you've used up on your Christmas cards. Now you can go ahead and stock up and get them at free shipping as long as you hit that $75 mark. Also, don't forget to check out the last chance list. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. But there are some amazing deals out there, guys. Do not miss it. And that'll help you get to your 75, as well as letting you know that you can add a Paper Pumpkin subscription to your order to bring you up to that $75 level. And that will count too, so that you have free shipping on the whole order. So just a couple things to remember. Stampin' Up! Is not guaranteeing these orders by Christmas. They're going to do their best, but they have no idea how big of a sale this will be or how backed up they might get on shipping. And it is that time of year when shipping's at a premium anyway to get it there on time. So just be aware of that. They will do their very best to get orders out, but they are not guaranteed it will arrive by December 25th. Free monthly virtual card class. So yesterday I did my free class for the November orders. Please go back and watch that if you like. It is available for anyone to watch right here on this Facebook page. Clean, cute, simple cards that you can recreate with whatever products you have on hand. And that is open for anyone. But if you place an order with me in the month of December using my hostess code, or if your order is over $150 pre-shipping and handling and tax, you will earn a free kit from me. So $50 will get you 3 cards in that kit. $75 order will get you the 3 cards in that kit plus a bonus project. Excuse me. $100 will get you 3 free card kits, a bonus project, and a half a pack of an embellishment. These are usually retired products because this is a free class I give you, but it is my thank you for ordering with me. And then I will hold that class in January. So kits will get mailed out by January 2nd because the 1st is a holiday. Excuse me again. And then that class will be held on Monday, January 13th at 11 o'clock in the morning, right here on this page. Wow, I am having trouble, guys. One more sip of coffee. Bear with me. I don't know why it's so bad today. It is a little windy. Maybe that's kicking something up. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, so please, if you're ordering, remember, if you order $75 today or tomorrow, you're going to get free shipping. Plus, that $75 order is going to qualify you for the 3 free card kits and a bonus project. So it is a win-win. Here's the last chance list I was talking about. So our new last chance list is now a category on the Stampin' Up! Website. If you go to the specials tab when you're shopping, underneath there it'll say last chance list. This is going to be an ongoing list that is there all the time. Products will be moved there as we decide to retire them from Stampin' Up! And they will be on a last chance, which means that once they are gone, they're gone. If they're there now, they're there, but once you search on it and it's gone, that means it is never coming back. Lots of things are on sale. Not everything, but lots of things are. And this list will get updated every 2 months on the even month. So February, beginning of February, they will add products, they will change prices, they will continue things that are still on there, but it is an ongoing list, which is very, very cool. It replaces our old clearance rack and our old last chance list that we used to print out. So it is just online, but it is amazing, guys. These 12 products right here that I printed, I don't know if they're all still available, but I printed them out. They were the first 12 products when I did my search and I listed it low price to high price. And all 12 of these are under $3. So for under $3, you can get any of these 4 DSPs. You can get any of these 6 ribbons. You can get the gold leafing if you didn't get that when we sold it. The small pillow boxes. Lots of great stuff there. And more and more. This was just the first page. So check out the last chance list. Mini catalog. Today we are using something out of here. We are going to be using the Regal Winter Designer Series paper. This is on that last chance list, guys. So it is going away. Let me show you to you in person. I don't have all the sheets because I've used a lot of them. But this is the Designer Series paper. It is rich and gorgeous with all those Regal colors. It is on the last chance list. It was $12.50. It has been reduced to $11.25. And again, it is only there while supplies last. So it is beautiful, and we're going to make a beautiful Christmas card with this. Mini catalog. Still going. Till the end of this month. Actually, till January 6th. I think the new catalog starts on the 7th, if I remember correct. Annual catalog still going strong. We have a special release out there of some designer series papers, so you can check those out. These are online only. Refreshed Beauty, Serene Love, and Shades and Hues. And all of these are remakes of paper that we had before, now in a new color scheme. Fresh and fun for spring and beautiful. So check those out if you're ordering. We also have 2 new kits out there. Perpetual Beauty Calendar Kit and Cherry Blossoms Treat Boxes. So don't ignore our kits collection, guys. There's some great things out there in that, especially for gifts. I know this Perpetual Beauty, they're not guaranteeing by Christmas, but you might have it by then. You really just need it by January to do your own calendar of all your birthdays and anniversaries, and it is a good one, guys. Just beautiful. Celebration Catalog, Mini Catalog. These start in January. If you did not purchase from me in the last 6 months and you are not on my list and you do not have another demonstrator of your own and would like catalogs, just leave me a comment here and I'll follow up with you, or drop me an email at crazystampinglady@gmail.com and I will be sure to get these out to you. They'll be mailed out probably the 2nd of January to you. So let me know if you need catalogs. Okay, I think I got through all of that. No wonder my voice gives out, right? So, we're getting close to the holidays, guys. It is right around the corner. And my life is crazy, and I still need cards. So, I am doing a remake of cards, a similar card design that I made on the Global Inspiration Stamp Team group a year ago. Now, this is a one-sheet wonder card, but a little different than most of the cards that you see with one-sheet wonder. This is, you can get 4 angle cards out of a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. So we're going to start with that. You are going to start with a 6x6 piece of any designer series paper that you like. Now, this is beautiful. This is that designer series paper that is being retired, the Regal Winter. And this was one of my favorite, although I loved every design in there, pieces. Now you kind of want to pick a design that doesn't have a definite up and down. This has sunflowers going this way, sunflowers going this way, sunflowers going this way, so it works well. But if you have a design that is too directional, it really doesn't work well for this pattern. But we're going to use this. I'm going to grab my ruler and I'm going to grab a pencil. And this is why this is so quick and easy. All you're going to do is, I'm going to flip it over because I don't want to have, yeah, you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm going to leave it on this side. Hopefully I'll be able to see this, and then I'll erase any pencil marks. So I'm going to come in with my 6x6 in front of me. I'm going to come in 1.5 inches and make a pencil mark. Now, sometimes these are a little hard to see on these fancy papers, so I'm going to make sure I make it big enough and where I can see it. On this one, so then what I did is I just turned it 90 degrees, and we're going to make another mark 1.5 inches in, and I'm coming down so I can get it onto my white flower here because I need to see that, where that mark is. We're going to turn it. I'm not sure that went away, so we'll see. I think I came on at the wrong time, guys. This is how my life's been going. I'll explain to you why that happened. I didn't realize I was on a half hour early. Sorry about that. I'm just going to go with it and people will be able to catch up. So I moved it 90 degrees. I'm making another mark. And then I'm going to move it 90 degrees. And this one's a tough one because there isn't a lot of white and I want to see this. So I'm going to come way down here into this white just so I can catch that and see where that line is. Okay, so I have my 4 lines, 1.5 inch in on each corner. So I'm sorry about being on a half hour early and not even realizing that till my alarm went off. It has been a crazy morning here. My daughter is on her way to a business trip in Atlanta, Georgia. She just got back Sunday night from a sports trip with the kids. She's got 5 children, her husband works, and we are picking up the slack. So already this morning, I've had text messages and calls, and I've been texting people on how we're going to pick up kids and get them to sporting events. And somehow or other, I totally got messed up on my time. So I apologize. But like I said, the video will be here. You guys can watch later. Sorry about that. So the next thing we're going to do is take this piece of Designer Series paper, and on my little cutter, I am going to place those marks that I made right in the track of my cutter. So this is why I needed them to come to the white so I could follow them up and see where they were. Because on a busy pattern like that, it is really hard to see. So we're just going to cut this piece. And when you hit corners or you hit edges, sometimes they can get smushed in a little bit. So I'm going to come into the middle of my paper and just go both directions. And that way I don't worry about smushing corners. So now we have two pieces. Now we're going to cut this again, angle to angle on the other marks. But when I do that, it's a little difficult because this has already been cut. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of washi tape and I'm going to place that. I don't want to place it in the middle here because that's where my cut is going to be. So I want to be sure I'm on the other side of where that cut's going to be, and just place that washi tape there gently. Now that washi tape's been used before, so it's not super sticky. I just push it on my sweater a couple times. It picks up some of that fuzzy and then it's not super sticky. I don't have to worry about tearing my paper. And now I'm going to place those other two edges, those two little pencil marks, right back here in my track. Close this down. Make sure when I look down that I can still see them right where they should be, which is what's nice about having this little opening in the track. And then we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull this in a little bit, and we're just going to go angle to angle. Now you're trying to do this as carefully as you can, but it is a little forgiving, guys. If you don't do it perfect, don't worry about it. But now we have four basically identical shaped pieces. So let me lay those on top of each other so that you can see. I'm going to pull that washi tape off gently. Just like that. Now, one sheet wonders are a great way to do your cards because we now have four ready to go on our cards. And just look how beautiful those are. So to do our card, I'll leave this right here. I am going to grab my little kit that I made ahead of time. Inside of here is one that I pre-cut. So I am going to set these aside and I will make them on cards later today. But you can see that it is the same cut that I did on here, okay? So we have the same type of cut on our card. I did these on the back side. So they're angled just a little bit differently. They're going to be angled like this on the front of my card. I'm going to set this aside for a second. I did these on the front side. So when you add these, they can be angled different ways. You can decide how you want them. You could have it coming down here like this. If you wanted to do a more vertical card, you could, I just got to get it squared up somewhere. You could have it up here like this. You can come off your sides like this. So you can play with it and lay it the way you want. But when I'm doing a one sheet wonder, once I find my pattern and how I want it, I am going to stick with that same angle. And I will show you all four of these done when we're at the end here. So we're just going to stick with that same angle on these, the way I cut them. And I'm going to place it right up here like that. And look how pretty that is. So let's just do that right away. Just going to flip it and put a little seal in each of the corners. Like that. Come up here and place it up here. And I'm coming in a little bit from the side and a little bit from the top, just leaving a white border around the edge to make it pop. And because of the way we cut that, look at all the character that has. Just that great little angle on there gives this card a lot of fun and whimsy without having to do much of anything. The next thing we're going to do is stamp our sentiment. So for our sentiment today, I am going to use Cherry Cobbler ink. And we're going to use the sentiment that says, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And this is from the Greetings of the Season stamp set, which is an amazing stamp set, guys. And I'm 99% sure it's continuing. I don't think other stuff I have today, except for that paper, is on the last chance list. So that is very, very cool that this will be continuing, because it is a wonderful holiday stamp set with lots of options. So we're just going to ink this up with the Cherry Cobbler ink. I am going to come in here and place this onto my piece of basic white. Now this piece of basic white that I'm using is 2 1/4 by 2 1/2 inches. Look how pretty that is. I love the scriptiness of this. I'm thinking it is 2 1/2 wide by 2 1/4 tall. And we're going to place that onto a piece of shaded spruce that is 2 1/2 by 2 3/4. So it is just a 1/4 inch larger all the way around. That's how that's going to go together. But before we do that, I want to add some ribbon to this. So what I'm going to do is come in here and I am going to put a strip of, what is this called? Seal, guys. Down the middle of my piece of shaded spruce horizontally. And I'm not putting it all the way to the edges because I don't want it to go past where this is going to go. I don't want the adhesive to show. We're going to take a piece of ribbon. Now this is our Cherry Cobbler and Gold Satin ribbon, which is also continuing, but it's out of the Holiday Mini Catalog. Just look how pretty that is. It is so elegant. It adds a ton to your card, yet it's really simple to use. So I have a piece here that's about 4 1/4 inches, and I'm just gonna come in here and I'm gonna lay it. I wanna be sure it's even on each side, like that. And we're gonna put that up on top of our strip of seal, side to side. Okay, so that my ribbon is sticking out approximately the same amount on each side. Don't fuss if it's not perfect. You could always trim it down, but no one's really going to notice, guys. Be aware of that. And now we're going to add this to the front of our card. So I'm going to add some seal to the back of here. And this is going to go on my card, slightly up from the bottom, and just enough that my ribbon is completely on the card. Okay, just like that. So that allows it to, hey guys, covers up a little of the designer paper, but not too much. It just looks beautiful to me. Now we're going to take our sentiment, and I am going to add some dimensionals to the back of that. One at the top on each side, and one at the bottom on each side. So it kind of straddles my ribbon. Now remember, this is a quick and easy card, guys, so it's going very quickly, and that's exactly what I'm trying to show you today. How you can get more cards done this holiday season and send them out to people to bring them cheer. We're just going to center that over the top of the ribbon. Isn't that pretty? So simple, so easy, so pretty. I love it. And then I grabbed some pearls. So I decided to use the Blooming Pearls. These were a carryover from our annual catalog, and they are continuing. So that is very cool. We're going to put them on here, and I chose them because really all 4 colors in here work with the colors on this paper. So if I'm making a ton of cards, I want to be sure I have enough of the embellishments that are going to work. And we're going to add to this card I think these are Pretty Peacocks. So I'm just going to grab one of these larger ones with my Take Your Pick tool and place it right down here. Now the reason for my placement is I want it in a place where it's going to be able to squish down. So I don't want to put it right on top of my dimensional. I want it to go through the mail and be able to squish next to that dimensional, and that will protect it more than if it was on top of a dimensional somewhere. So think of that when you're doing your cards. I'm going to take another large one, and I'm going to put it up here to the top, kind of right there. And again, this dimensional is right here, so again, it gives it some of that protection because it's nearby. And then we're going to grab one of the tiny ones and place it right up here, and that forms our triangle visually. And that is it, guys. Oh, no, we need to add a sentiment in the middle. So for the inside of this card, I'm going to do Merry Christmas right here. And this Merry Christmas is also from this same stamp set. It is the Merry in script. No, it's not. I lied. It is the Merry in block and the Christmas in script. And I just placed them next to each other on a block. And I stamped it onto a piece of scrap paper to make sure that it was straight the way I wanted it. And now we're going to stamp this on the inside. So let me center that right there. Okay, guys, now that is it. I'm going to also take my It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year and stamp my envelope, because you know I hate naked envelopes. So let's get that on there, just like that. And we're done. We are done with this card. So this is the card that I'm giving away. Now let me show you what I did last night so that you can see how this set would come together. I did the other three. And on the other three, I used the other three colors of pearls so you can see how nice they are. So the one I'm giving away, then here's one with the gold pearls. And here's one with the pink pearls. And here's one with the more greenish pearls. And I think they all turned out lovely. So when I put these together last night, I would say easily from start to finish, cutting everything, getting out my envelopes, doing all my stamping, it was about a half hour to make 4 cards, which to me is amazing. So just look how pretty these are when I lay them all out together. This is a fun one sheet wonder. I love doing it. I hope you liked it. I will post the information on all the products that I used, as well as pictures of the card that I'm giving away in the comments today so that you can have those for your reference. They come together quick and easy. You can use any kind of holiday paper that you want. Just remember, it shouldn't have a real strong directional feel to it. Other than that, you are good to go. Who knows, some of you might get this card from me this winter because I am making up a bunch of these today. So thank you for being with me today. I'm so happy you took a little time to be with me. I am sorry that I was a half hour off on my time. I hope all of you will forgive me. I also hope you like this project and some of the tips and tricks I shared with you today. Don't forget to leave your comments for a chance to win this card right here. You have till tomorrow night to be entered, and I would love to hear from you. I would also love to have your business. So if you're looking for a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or Stampin' Up! Products, or if you're interested in joining my Crazy Stamping Ladies team, I'm here to help you and be your creative coach. So if you have any questions at all or would like a catalog, please reach out to me again in the comments or by email at crazystampinglady@gmail.com. I plan to be back here on Friday with another fun creative project. My daughter should be back from her trip, so all should be calmer in my life. I hope you plan to join me then. That one will really be at my 10:30 a.m. Central Time slot, and I hope not to mess that up again. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.